Hello everyone, welcome back to Moose Multimedia and Bilingual Jesla. Have you noticed that you are paying more on gas, energy, or grocery, etc.? Have you experienced shortage on supply chain or even a delay on your delivery package? Don't be surprised here, because what you are experiencing here is the inflation hike. According to Statistics Canada report, the annual inflation rate rose to 4.6% in last month's October. On top of that, we have not been experiencing this high inflation rate for 18 years since February 2003. This means that you have less purchasing power, and it might cost you more but receiving less for both quantity and quality. Meanwhile, it can be tricky for your holiday stocking or gift replenishing. So, what should we do to have a sensible shopping experience this year, such as Black Friday week? Well, let's take a quick capture of the inflation data and some possible ideas for smart shopping. As always, this video is focused on communication exchange only, and it is not a recommendation of any sort. Now, let's jump into the video. So, this table shows that the past 7 years of inflation rate in Canada, particularly in October. So let's look at the number in the first chart on the left. Last month, October 2021, is sitting at 4.7%. It is actually the highest inflation rate among with other number on the table here. And then as we go to the right here, October 2020, last year, it was only at 0.7% due to the pandemic start. And then 2019, October, it was sitting at 1.9% and vice versa. All the way back to 2015, October, it was only 1% an inflation rate. So overall, this table shows that how much inflation hike it is for current year, particularly with the samples of October. So here are some comparison examples between the two North American countries, Canada and the US. So starting from the Canada inflation here on the left, there's a two-table list here. On the top, there's 8 major components. So for you to kind of compare between September and October, as far as for the inflation go. So you can see food, shelter, household operation, clothing, that sort of thing. Just give you an idea about the inflation change. And the more I want to pay attention here for everyone is if you go the second table below on the left, the energy sector, for example, it was 20.1% in September, and then it jumped to 25.5% in October this year. It's a pretty high jump. And if you go down to gasoline section here, it was sitting at 32.8% in September, and then it jumped to 41.7% in October last month. So it was a quite dramatic hike for there as well, as far as for inflation go. So just pay attention more about those sectors and then make your judgment about when and where to purchase certain thing. I know it's kind of unavoidable to hit on the road that everybody need to travel and go to work and study, etc. But just kind of know your numbers and calculate it. And if you want more information about the subject or want to do more research, and then feel free to check on the Statistics Canada. They have a lot of information about this subject. And as we go on the right table here, the US inflation. So just to list the 2 years of a general good and services increased. So they list like good, food, or new cars, for example, just to give you an idea. So if you want further information again for the US inflation, you can check on either Entrepreneurial, the link that I list up in the table here, or you can check on the Nerd Wallet for further information. So the two tables here are some reference for you if you decide to move into a new province, a new cities, for your work, job, or even just for travel. It provides you some heads up for you to be aware for a certain inflation hike or even low inflation place that you can take advantage of. So let's take a look first for the chart on the left. Prince Edward Island is the highest inflation province that's sitting at 6.6% inflation rate. And then if we go down to the chart, Saskatchewan province has a lowest inflation rate in October that only has 3.2% inflation rate. If we go on the right, table, and we see that Charlottetown has the highest inflation rate among with other Canadian major cities in October at 6.7%. And if we go down to the table here on the right, Victoria has very low inflation, respectively, has 2.6% in October. So vice versa. And if you want more information about the province, cities, inflation before you decide to move in or just for travel, please take advantage of the chart or just check on the information from the link that I provided in this picture. So, are we still be able to have a normal or a bit stress-free holiday shopping experience beside all that crazy inflation hikes and database, etc.? Yeah, you might. Well, here are some ideas for shopping experience. Well, of course, please feel free to leave your brilliant idea in the comment down below so we can all learn together. Starting from the point here on the top, discounts for students, seniors, and members. So just want to point out members particularly. It may not necessarily always great deal for members, so make sure that you know the numbers and obligation before you sign up with any membership discount. And if it suits you well and it is the right deal, you can take advantage of. And the second one is a price match and comparison. So it's not all retails that offer with price match, but if they do, you can take advantage of. You can find a deal from the flyer, from the digital apps, or even in the store flyer that you can take advantage of. And just to do a price match and a comparison between the stores and stores, so and they may give you a discount as well. And the next one is, of course, buy less and essentials. Next one is pay outright or 0% interest. So this point is not necessary for everyone, as it depends on different factors such as personal financial situations or credit score, etc. So before you go ahead with shopping and decided to whether you can pay everything upfront without owing anything, or you decide to pay with financing. So before that, make sure you know the numbers and know the obligation as well. And other thing is really come to your own personal situation. So do your numbers and know your obligation as well before to make the judgment. And next but not least is know your numbers. So again, it's know your budget. What is the numbers? So you make a list before you go for shopping, and what is your comfortable and affordable numbers, and all that to take consideration together to make a much healthier, essential, and practical shopping. And above all, everyone wants stress-free shopping, and that starts from planning. Thank you for everyone's watching, and please be subscribe our channel and give us a likes and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new update from our channel. Above all, wish everyone have a happy holiday and stress-free shopping. We'll see you next time. Take care.